Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. Now, we did get a bit of a surprise last night. Not really so surprising that Hit is going to be coming to JP, but I think the fact that all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Hit is about to drop, like Hit is dropping like tomorrow, because in the news, we already have the Dokkan event teaser. So, I mean, Hit is going to be here like any time now. So, like, it's just like JP got 3 Dokkan Fests in March. Like, that's insanity. I cannot ever remember a time where 3 Dokkan Fests were in 1 month. So, like, that's the thing. Like, you know, the global catching up is done. Like, that global has gotten what? They got Blue Gogeta in February, Transforming Vegeta in March, and Super Buu at the beginning of January. And then JP has had that many Dokkan Fest in March. Like, it's crazy. JP is moving so fast right now. So we have the teaser for Hit, you know, coming to JP. Then down here, now I'm already seeing a lot of people are really mad about this. I mean, this, we'll talk about it in a second. We're going to switch over and take a look at some translations done by Goresh. Big shout outs to him. But we have a brand new story event right here, a Universe 6 story event. This appears to be basically going to follow like Kale and Caulifla and, you know, the events that happen with Universe 6 before the Tournament of Power, right? So that, you know, that is going to be factored into this little story event right here. Now it says Universe 6 fighters can be farmed, so we'll see exactly what that means here. Now we'll go ahead and we're going to switch over to some translations, of course, by the homie Goresh, because DBZ Space did not pull this right here. So what we have here, translation for the upcoming story event on JP. Let me hand my boy a quick upvote right there. So a new story event is coming soon, the gathering of the warriors of Universe 6, and then recruit warriors from Universe 6. So they're, like, it says warriors, so there's going to be at least 2 farmable characters from this story event. A lot of people are saying that Universe 6 Namekians, I'll see it on Twitter. I kind of don't want them to be farmable, unless Dokkan is going to make them really good. The Namekian team needs a real buff, so I would like for them to be summonable. Maybe, like, if there's no Super Saiyan 1 Caulifla in Dokkan right now, if they want to give us a Super Saiyan 1 Caulifla, that'd be cool. You know, if they wanted to give us maybe a new Super Saiyan 1 Kabe, that would be fine. You know, or a Botamo or an Automagetta, maybe that is like a support type unit. There are things they could do, so we'll see what exactly it is that they're going to add here. The story is due to Goku's request, the Tournament of Power was set to be held, where representatives from each universe would do battle against one another. Because of the extreme condition that losing universes gets erased, the gods of destruction of each universe set off to recruit warriors in order to survive. Universe 6's Champa alongside Vados began to select their representative warriors, but the other thing they could do here is giving us a Vados card. It's very mysterious to me that there has not ever been a Vados. Like, you know, Vados had a reasonable amount of screen time in Dragon Ball Super. And especially, you know, during the Tournament of Power, like, Whis and Vados were basically like the 2 narrators. Like, the amount of screen time Whis and Vados had just, like, explaining things to the audience, like, oh, you know, blank, you know, oh, okay, perfect example when Hit is fighting Jiren, and Vados literally is just like, yeah, this basically means Jiren is stronger than time itself, you know, shit like that. So, I would like to see Vados added in. So, this new story event, right, is going to be dropping, you know, alongside the Hit Dokkan banner. Now, I'm seeing a lot of global players are upset that the Hit banner arrived back in December. You know, it came with the Dokkan event, but there was no story event that followed with it. Now, I do agree that the story event obviously should have come out at that time, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Listen, here's the thing. I'm seeing so many global players are really starting to get mad because with Transforming Vegeta, the copy of Vegeta event did not come. And then also, now, you know, JP's getting hits with this story event that Global did not get. But, like, you know, there's always going to be things that are going to be upsetting for the global side, right? Like, the JP version makes more money. It's the baby of the developers. Very obviously, they treat it better. Like, you know, at this point, guys, like, we gotta understand this type of stuff is gonna happen. There are advantages to being on global. A lot of people say, I like being on global because I can plan ahead. That is a real advantage. If you're a JP player right now and you're free to play, you have no possibility of keeping up because, you know, in January, like the beginning of January, the Blue Gogeta and Physical Broly banners had only been out for a couple of days, right? Like, they dropped, like, you know, the very last days of December. You know, then moving on, the 4-year anniversary, you have the LR Super Saiyan 4 banners, then you have the LR Goku Trunks Pan and Super Baby 2 banner, then you get the Kid Goku Dokkan Fest, the Transforming Vegeta Dokkan Fest, and now the Hit Dokkan Fest. Like, there's just not, you know, JP players, like, you know, aren't going to expect to get 3 Dokkan Fests in a month. So maybe there's a JP free-to-play player out there whose favorite character ever is Hit, but, you know, he's like, okay, I'll go ahead and summon on, you know, the Kid Goku Dokkan Fest because they're not going to drop 500 more Dokkan Fests, like, in the next 2 weeks, and that's exactly what happened. So, you know, if you're on global, you know, it's very easy to sort of see, like, where events are going to come in, you know, here and there, right? So, like, you know, if you're a global player and your absolute favorite character is Goku Black, no matter what, you don't care how good he is, you don't care how bad he is, your favorite character is Goku Black, and boom, I know that this Goku Black banner is coming, so I could just wait until that one comes and I'll be able to get who I want. Like, that is definitely the big advantage of global, but things like this, it just seems like it's always going to happen. To me, it's very dumb that global is, like, perpetually, like, 4 months behind. I think it would be much better for the health of the game if they would just get rid of the gap, which they easily could do. It's, you know, if they can release 3 Dokkan Fests on JP in a month, they could do it on global too. Like, it wouldn't be that difficult for them to cut that gap down. If they wouldn't do that, though, at the very minimum, like, I heard this explained to me before. I know other gacha games do it, but the very best solution, I think, to end all these problems would be if Global and JP would celebrate 2 anniversaries per year. So January rolls around, both Global and JP get the LR Super Saiyan 4s at the same time, celebrating, you know, the 4-year anniversary. Then July would roll on. Both versions celebrate Global's 4-year anniversary in July, and boom, they release, you know, LR, you know, Ultra Instinct Goku and LR, you know, Full Power Jiren. You know, those are the global anniversary banner units, but both versions are celebrating. I think that would be the best case scenario because, like, you know, the big thing for global is like, you know, you see like the LR Super Saiyan 4s or like, you know, LR Gogeta and LR Vegito, and it's like, oh, well, no, it's 6 months until those come out on global. They never alter the time for, you know, the anniversary units. So, you know, I think that is something Dokkan should really look into doing, especially because other gacha games do it. But for little annoyances like the Copy Vegeta event not showing up on global, or this story event not showing up, or, you know, global, you know, being super late getting top grossing rewards, this stuff is going to happen. Like, there's nothing we could do. Like, you know, it seems like Akatsuki, they really only listen to the Japanese Twitter player base. From what I've seen, those players seem to have real power. You know, they got physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks changed. He became a much better unit. So, you know, I don't know. I just, you know, things on global are the way they are, and it's not going to change, unfortunately. It's just how it is. So, you know, global is definitely going to get this at some point. When, I don't know. You know, JP will eventually get the Beerus and Monica costume outfit story event as well. I don't think it's going to be at this time, but it is weird, you know, that they just created this new Warriors of Universe 6 story event, which, again, you know, depending on the characters that are farmable, it would have been real nice for Global to have that back in December. So, I don't know, guys. You let me know what you think. I know a lot of people are upset about this. Like, I get it, but at the same time, I mean, this is the way it's been since Dokkan started, right? So, thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.